Hey everybody, how's it going today? My name is Mr. Rapidad. I'm your 10th grade U.S. history teacher. We're going to be talking about the United States and its overall course from its founding, from the settlers that arrived in Massachusetts as the Pilgrims, Jamestown, all the way to modern day U.S. history. We're going to be going over a little bit of tech savvy things today because this class is going to be very informative and it's going to be research based on some of the topics we're going to be talking about. So, I took a course in college back then called Education Technology, and I found this thing called screencasting that we talked about. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this form to be able to show y'all some of the educational technologies that you can use in your day-to-day um, lives, and also for this class because, like I said, we are going to be covering some research material. For instance, if I give you a topic about World War II and you want to be able to describe what's going on in your PowerPoints and not just, you know, show the slides, this would be a good way to do it. Also, if you need to write papers, which you will in this class, I'm going to show you how to get to a very informative document location called Google Docs. And I think it's very better than Microsoft Word because you do have to pay for Microsoft Word, but Google Docs actually is free as long as you have a Gmail account. So here we go, guys. So first and foremost, to get to Google Docs, you're going to have a Gmail. So for instance, I have mine already set up. If you do not have a Gmail set up, you'll have to create a Gmail account through Google. Again, this is all free, and you don't have to pay for this at all. So what we're going to do here is we're going to click on my email, joelrebler10@gmail.com, and you're going to enter your password. So for instance, mine is, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want to, for privacy password. Now, there's two different ways to be able to get to your Google Docs. Again, this year you're going to be writing some papers. I highly recommend Google Docs because I used it a lot for my assignments, especially in my technology classes or in my history classes back in my undergrad and my grad program. But for instance, we're going to focus more on this. So you're logging into your Gmail. Of course, mine's taking a little bit of time just because the connection's going to be kind of slow. But of course, my Gmail's opened up. Let's go ahead and go back to regular Google. I can show you how to get to there. We have regular Google search engine. Once you create your Gmail and you sign in, you're going to get popped up to the search engine like this. Now, there's two ways to get to Google Docs. This little right-hand corner right here where it shows like all these numbers, the 3x3s, you can click on that, and then you'll scroll down. Now, the other way is also to type in, obviously, right? So I'm going to show you both. If not, like I said, from your search engine, what you're going to do is you're going to go right here. You're going to scroll down little by little, and you'll click you'll open up your Google Docs account as so, and then this is going to pop up. With Google or Google account, you can get all this. I highly recommend you guys that have telephones as well to use Google Docs, because what happens in Google Docs is that once you're typing up an essay, if you do lose signal or something like that, Google Docs automatically saves everything that you've written out. Exactly everything. I'm using Google Docs to write all my papers or any words that I have to write for any assignments, because in case there's a power outage, in case you lose connection, you'll be able to write something. Also, Google Docs is accessed through on your way home in the car. You're not driving, you forget that you need to type something up that's informative or something like that. You go to your Google Docs. So for instance, in this Times New Roman, you'll set the font to 12. And then you'll go right here. Of course, you have all these other areas to fix your paper up. You got insert. You'll have to enter your footnotes, that are writing papers and everything, your page numbers, headers. And then, like I said, type up something. Let's say, my name is Mr. Reboyan, right? And let's say I lose connection. Boom, it's gone, right? Unlike in Microsoft Word, when you lose the connection, it'll be gone and the data won't have been saved. But with Google Docs, which I highly recommend for all you guys, you'll have it still saved there. So I'm typing in Google Docs. I could use the icon, but I'm doing it this way so you guys can all see. You click Google Docs, and then once it's all loaded up, you'll go to right here, and then it should be located right here. Whatever the document that you were working on or whatever was there, it'll be located right there. You also have all these other resumes, cover letters, project proposals. I use these to build my own, and it should pop up when I was writing. My name is Mr. Rebulla. So again, this is a very informative thing. I want to give this to you guys at the very beginning of the year, just because I know that we're going to be writing a lot of papers. I know we're going to be taking a lot of notes in this class. You are more than welcome to bring your laptops to class. I highly encourage you, please do not play games or anything like that while we are discussing the material, because this is going to be a lot of material this year. But again, we're in a different time of our lives. From history, we've learned that technology itself has gotten better. So I encourage you all guys to make sure you have a Gmail account. Use Google Docs to take down notes. Use Google Docs to write down any papers, because now Microsoft, and like I said, you can write your notes, whatever you want to write, your history information that I get down, as well as besides Google Docs, we also have various forms that Google has been able to help us as teachers, or you guys as students, or me as a former undergrad student and former grad student or current grad student. I'm still working on my master's program. You also have Google Slides. So you know how you're able to create your own, PowerPoint through Google. And like I said again, it saves the information down. So if you're writing a slide, you'll have it. If we do like timesheets, or for instance, like timelines, we need to calculate. We start talking about, amount of soldiers that perished in World War II or World War I. We have access to all that, as well as Google Classroom. I grew up with Google Classroom in my high school. We're probably going to be using it at our high school as well. So that'll be another key advantage. And all this is free. All this is free, guys and girls. Everything that we have here is free by Google. All you have to do is create a Google account. Again, Google Docs. I highly encourage you guys to have one. And let's get ready. Let's get on a roll this year. And if you have any questions, just come up to me and we'll take it from there. All right, thanks, guys.